How do you stop a Python iterator from looping forever? Let's look at this custom countdown iterator example. We are creating a countdown class, starting our counter at 5. Notice these special double underscore methods right here. These are known as dunder methods. They are standard methods that Python expects. Whenever you create an iterator, or when a for loop automatically builds one on your behalf, you are telling Python exactly how to loop through this class. The exact mechanics of how this loop executes are fully defined right inside your class code. So we must implement the exact methods that Python is looking for. You cannot just name them anything you want. Naming it something like Iterator2 simply will not work. It will throw an error stating that the object is not iterable. That is why it must have the dunder iter method spelled exactly like this. The method signature and name must match perfectly. Now, this self variable points directly to the specific instance of our countdown object. The moment you instantiate this class and create an object, Python sets everything up. It will track that unique instance perfectly. We will initialize it with a starting value of 5. Inside, we create a variable named number and set it to 5. As the loop executes, it triggers the dunder next method on every single turn. Python explicitly expects the word next. You cannot deviate from this. Naming it next2 will fail instantly. It simply will not return the correct iterator type that Python is looking for. So you must name it exactly next, just like this. Now, let's see what happens when it runs. It grabs the current number, which starts at 5, and prepares to return that value to the loop. Crucially, it also decrements the number by 1. This reduction happens seamlessly on every single pass, giving you a perfect countdown: 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next, we introduce an if condition right here. Once the number hits 0, we want to raise a stop iteration exception. Watch what happens when we run this code now. We get a clean printout from 5 down to 1. Yes, to include 0 in the output, simply change the threshold to -1. And just like that, it counts all the way down to 0. You can see how incredibly powerful this is. But what happens if we omit this condition? Let's revert this back to 0 and find out. If we completely comment out the stop condition, without raising stop iteration, our code will run forever. Look at it go. It just keeps running endlessly, plunging deep into negative numbers. Let's halt this execution right now. Raising the stop iteration error is essential because the for loop catches it and terminates the counter safely. This is a built-in standard exception you must raise. Again, you cannot invent a custom name like stop iteration error 2, as that will completely fail. Right, it is simply not valid.